feel drained or overwhelmed by constantly putting other people in front of your needs, well, then it may be time to set some boundaries and really focus on yourself. What now in this video, we're going to focus on what boundaries are, how you can set them, and why they are important for a happy and healthier life. So hi and welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy that you clicked on this video, and let's get right into it. First of all, I myself am also not that good at setting boundaries. I have some boundaries that I'm really quite good at setting, especially with my time. For example, at work, I really have this is my work time, and in the evening, I don't do something for work, I do something for myself. And if that's working for myself, but I'm not doing something which adds to the work. So that's one of my biggest boundaries. But else, I think it's kind of hard to set boundaries, especially to communicate them. But we will also talk about this in this video so we can both learn something from it. So let's start. So in the first section, we're going to talk about what boundaries really are. So first of all, boundaries are limits that you set for yourself. As example, if you say in a relationship, if a guy cheats on me, then he's gone. That's like a boundary. And the second part is they protect your time, energy, and well-being. They really provide that you feel more energized and you don't let your energy drain of other people that don't deserve it. Then the third point is it's not about pushing people away. I think often when we hear the word boundaries, we think of pushing people away. I also thought that at the start, but and now I know that it's really, as I said, about limits that you set for yourself. And it's more about creating healthier relationship with others and with yourself. Because also, if other people know that you have boundaries, they will respect you more and they will respect your time. And so the relationship with the people in your life will be way better than before. And think of it as a kind of personal guide of what is for you and what is not for you. Because another person may think of boundaries different or will have different boundaries. And that's completely fine because you are different humans and you have different interests and different priorities. And as I said before, example for me is really that I don't do work stuff when I'm not in work. So I still work for a company. So I only work for that company if I'm in that company, if I have the time frame. And also during my lunchtime, I don't do work during my lunchtime. So that's a really high boundary. But I work like for myself on evening. So that's a really good example from my part. Okay, and now we're going to talk about why they are important. As I said, I kind of touched on this topic in the first part, but a really important thing why they're important, they protect your energy, they protect your time, they avoid that you get a burnout, they ensure that you don't give too much time for others and that you fill your cup first. And the second thing, I also said that in the first video, they improve your relationships, as I said, because you earn the respect, because you earn respect of the people, and so your time with them gets much better and you really value them way more than when they set boundaries. And it's also about build self-respect. The same as other people respect you, you yourself will respect you way more because you know this is my boundary and I will keep my word for it. You will keep that boundary no matter what. So it's really also about respecting yourself. And it's also to encourage growth because with every boundary you will grow, you will teach each other, and as I said, you will have more respect. I think that's a really high topic in boundaries, respect. Because if you have a relationship with no respect, then it kind of doesn't work. But if you have boundaries, the respect gets built and it gets higher. Now we're going to talk about how to set them. And as I said, this is also the part where I kind of struggle, so let's start right away. The first thing is you first need to know what are your boundaries, that you can set them really. So you need to know your limits. And this is how you can do it. The best way is you can do it the best way that you can do it is you can reflect on your energy. For example, if you go out with a friend and you feel drained or you don't feel uplifted and happy after the meeting, then it's probably not the right place or something went wrong. So maybe you need to look at it. Okay, where can I set that boundary? For example, did you walk too long or something? That's just a small thing. I don't know. But set with your energy, you can really look into what is right for you and what is wrong for you. And the next thing is that goes into communicating. Be clear and direct. Because if you not don't be clear, then mostly there is some kind of miscommunication, and some people may not see it as a boundary or as the point that you really need to do that. For example, if you're at a dinner and you need to leave early, then you say, oh, I need to leave early tonight, because early is a different definition for everyone in that dinner room. So early could be 7 p.m., early could be 5 p.m., or early could be 10 at night. So it really depends. And if you put it in another way and you say, I need to leave at 8 p.m. tonight, then it's clear for everyone that you're gone by that time and no one is questioning anything. And the third point is you can start small. You can set boundaries in low stake situations to build confidence. For example, denying a free sample in a store because you don't need it. That's like boundary. I don't need it, so I don't take it. Or you say no to a casual invitation or to a friend meeting when you need rest, when you feel really drained and when you don't feel like going to that. Then you're gonna say no because that's your boundary. And the fourth thing is you should use I statements. Frame it like that you can focus on yourself, because otherwise the other people gonna think it's about them. But it's not about them. The boundary mostly has to do with yourself and not with other people. So really focus on the I statement. As I said, I need to leave at 8 p.m. And then the last thing is hold firm. It's okay to repeat your boundary if someone pushes back and someone always asks you, and you are not being mean, you are just being honest. And in the end, it brings every person more if you're being honest than if you're saying yes to something and you don't enjoy it and then your time is gone. Because time is the only thing that we don't get back. So really focus on that. And as I said, it's not about the other person, it's about you. So let's talk about how they can transform your life. I mean, we talked about how to set them, why they are important, but now what is going to be different if you set them? What is going to be different from now when you set boundaries? So the first thing is you will definitely notice a shift when you set them, because you will have I'm so sorry, because you will have more energy to focus on what matters to you, and you will have more energy to yourself. And as I said, a big benefit is your relationships will get better and way healthier, and you will feel stronger for your sense of self-worth because you kept your words and you are honoring your needs. That was everything from today's video. So as always, we're gonna now do a little summary so that you can screenshot it and that you can take it away from this video. So the first point is identify your limits which drain your energy. Then the second point is be clear about your boundaries and use I statements to set them. Remember, it's not about the other person, it's about yourself. And start small and practice low stake situations boundaries. You know what I mean? Like, as I said, denying a meeting with a friend because you don't feel good. Or hold firm and respect yourself with the boundaries that protect your energy. And the last one is that boundaries lead to a healthier and more respectful life, and you will get more respectful relationships. You will also earn more self respect and have more self worth, more a sense of self worth to yourself. So that was all the summary from today's video. And so remember, with the boundaries, it's really not about the other person, it's about you. And it's not always easy to set them. I know I'm still struggling with that, but we're gonna get there. And but we can be clear and get better. With every boundary you set, we get better. I would love to hear about your journey with boundaries, so if you would like to share, you're very welcome to comment on this video. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, because more of this video, more like this, is gonna come in the future. So thank you very much for watching until this point, and I hope you have a very great day or night whenever you're watching this. Goodbye!